you guys tonight. So you know what we're doing here. So when we hit the ice, we're going to do a small game really quick. You guys have done it before. We're going to play 2-on-2. You can score on any net. All right, so be creative. Go outside the rules a little bit here. Not just straight up, defending one side of the ice. Let you go for about 30 or 40 seconds. But one thing you got to do is just at least mark up with the guy. Try and play some defense. But goalies is going to keep you guys on your feet as well. And get you guys moving. Once you play about 30 or 40 seconds, and the coach is going to blow the whistle. When the coach blows the whistle, the four guys that are out there, you got to sprint all the way down to the other end of the boards. You got to come back and then jump back in line. And meanwhile, the next two players will go in. If the puck is sitting out there, just leave it, and we'll get them rolling with their part as well. Okay. Next drill I want to go over. What we're going to do is a 4-whistle drill. I want to focus on a boards pass. Keep in mind I'm getting you guys ready for Atlanta. I want to pick up our speed when we do this. And Tuesday night we worked on our coverage in front of the net, how to keep our stick in position of lanes to block out passes, when we need to pressure, when we need to contain. And you know what? If our defense is doing a good job on this 4-whistle drill, it's actually going to be hard for the coach to make a pass, which is perfectly fine. So let's talk it through here, all right? So on the first whistle, coach is going to blow. F1 is going to pass out to the D. He's going to go in front. F1 and D1 are going to battle in front of the net, and that defenseman at the point is going to take a nice, slow, hard shot. On the second whistle, that'll activate F2. He's going to go in front of the net. It's going to be 2-on-2 in front with a shot. On the third whistle, those two forwards in front, F1 and F2, have got to get open. And I'm looking for the left D and the right D to have good position, get in front of the shooting lanes. All right, if F1's able to get open, he's going to make that pass. Now here's where it changes up a little bit. On that third whistle, and all that's missing is a third player coming in here. On that third whistle, these two forwards are going to start a breakout. I'm going to send another forward out of the corner, so it becomes a 3-on-2 going down the other end of the ice. Okay, whatever forward the coach passes the puck to, I want to see another board support forward come across. You guys need to call boards passes if you need to or whatnot. In this animation right here, you see these two defensemen start to back up and let go of the blue line. I don't want to do that at practice. I want you guys to hold that blue line in case the coach makes a bad pass. As a matter of fact, if the coach makes a bad pass and it comes up to you, I want you to fire that puck right back on the net again. Okay? We're not going to make it that easy for these forwards coming out. Let the coach get a good pass off. If you guys need to hold on to that line, that's fine. I'd like to see how these three forwards will attack two defensemen breaking out of our zone. I'd like to see some board passes. I most definitely want to see speed behind the puck. Okay? So what you're missing here is the third forward that's coming with you guys. Of course, these D will be higher. And you guys will attack, go all the way down the ice, 3-on-2. Okay? At that point, the two new defensemen are going to come up here at the top. These two D will come out the top, and then the drill will start over again. All right, so the 4-whistle drill. We're going to do two other drills at the same time. So one will be going on right here, and another one will be going on right here. I'll just explain them both to you. Again, working on a little bit of breakouts. Our boards passes, once we focus on them, you guys seem to do it the next game. So here's what's going to happen. Coach is going to have a puck behind the net. Defenseman's going to swing around full speed, not even breaking stride. He's going to make a pass to that forward who's going to break out. Forward, once you come up, I want you to see you step away from the boards. Obviously, if you skate up along the boards right here, that defenseman's just going to pinch you off. Remember, the opposing D is trying to keep you to the outside of these dots, right? We'd like to see you try and break into the center of the ice. So forward will step out here. You can give yourself a boards pass around a cone or a coach, whatever we have there. Back to yourself. Then you're going to swing out far into the neutral zone. And you're going to do a give-and-go pass with the coach who's standing over here on the side. D1's going to come up really, really tight and try and mirror you. He's going to come outside half ice as well. It's going to require him to escape full speed. The coach is going to give you that puck back, and you guys are going to go one-on-one all the way down that end of the ice. You're going to get one quick shot on goal. Okay? Defenseman, I'm looking at that inside shoulder, or I'm sorry, your outside shoulder being on the forward's inside shoulder. If you get beat, I'm looking for you to go to that near post. Forward's looking for you to put a nice shot on that you can follow up for a rebound, not turning away from your shots. All right? The drill that's going to be going on at the other end of the ice is called Eagle 2-on-1. We'll have half of you in each spot. And basically, F1 is going to take off around the net, or I'm sorry, around the circle. He's going to get a pass from D1, and he's going to put a quick shot on goal. Once he does that, F2 is going to take off and do the exact same thing while F1 does a complete circle. So F2 takes his shot, boom. Now F2's got to sprint over to the far side of the boards and be a breakout option for D1. D1's going to give him that pass. As soon as his stick is clear of the net, he's going to fire that pass, get a controlled one touch or a controlled pass up to that forward. you guys will come outside the neutral zone and you'll play that defenseman 2-on-1 back inside. Okay, so that drill is going to be going on at the exact same time at the other end while we're working on some behind the net breakouts. Both of these drills, boys, is putting our defense through some options of when they get the puck behind the net or when they're coming behind the net. As soon as their stick is clear, whether they be on their forehand or their backhand, they're making that pass to that winger, making and making a quick decision. So we need to carry that over. Obviously, if we carry the puck too long on a breakout pass, their forecheck can come take us. I want you guys envision the speed that you'll be going up against AA teams this weekend. So our breakout's got to be quick decisions, and that first pass has got to connect all the way through. Once we've done those, I'm thinking you're going to be a little bit tired. At least I'm hoping you are, if you guys push yourself at the level you should. And now I want to show you something. I call it traffic sucks, and kids that have played with me before realize this. So we're gonna do a scenario on the ice, and then we're gonna move from there. So on offense, it's gonna be the black team. Okay, so they're attacking this way. These are our opponents. All right, and what I want to simulate is what happens when the puck is stuck up on the boards in the neutral zone. We have a winger going after it. We see our center coming over as support. The opposing team is bunching up with the puck, and here we have our two defensemen ready to go. Left wingers, if you're smart, you're obviously not playing magnet puck. You're not coming over here with them. That's completely not spread out, but you're staying over here in this part of the ice, just waiting for that option. What I've seen happen in the past recently for us is that puck ends up squirting out somehow or some way and coming down to this defenseman. This defenseman's looking around, but then he's trying to, and whether this forward is moving across, we try and make that pass with the puck, and we come right back up into all this traffic. Okay, we're not being too aware of our situation. So there's two things that happen here. Number one, these two defensemen have got to communicate with each other. All right, traffic sucks means all of this side of the ice, the left side of the ice, or right side attacking this way. There's a ton of people here. That sucks. Let's not go into that. Let's switch the ice and come up the other direction. So as we see ourselves in this situation, and I'm a center coming in to support my winger, if I can get that puck and make that regroup pass back to our defenseman here, this D has got to yell for a switch. He's got to yell. He's got to support. Okay. Now remember, if there's a lot of forechecking pressure coming, this defenseman's going to drop back a little bit, so we have this little bit of a cushion here in case the puck is turned over. So this D reads how much forechecking pressure we're under, and then he adjusts himself accordingly. If there is no forechecking pressure, there's really no need for him to drop back that far. He can be almost level, but he can scoot over a little bit and start at the move and say, hey, switch, switch, switch. At that point, I want to see this D fire this puck over to him. This winger already sees what's happening, what's going on as that switch is called, and he's coming around and swinging this way as well. Then we can head man the puck to him, and then the attack comes on this side of the ice. Meanwhile, green is trying to react to us switching the angle of attack, the area of attack, and now they're all coming back this way from this side. Keep in mind, as this winger is coming down all this empty space, as he crosses into the offensive zone right here, and he's got his teammates coming down the side, whether he has an outside drive or a middle drive, you want to put a nice playable low shot on the net that if a rebound is kicked out, it's on our stick and we can tap it right back in right away. Don't forget our second wave of attack D. As soon as you make that switch and pass, I expect you guys to haul butt as quick as you can up here on the blue line. That way we can be aggressive and not passive with the puck. And in case the puck is dropped back to us, we can get some shots on goal as well. So we will run each line through that scenario. I will set you up just like that. Our two defensemen back here on the lines. Okay, and actually the way the scenario is going to work, I'm going to put an opponent here. I'm going to put the winger here. You're going to see a coach stand here. He's going to have a puck with him. Okay, I'm going to put the supporting center here and winger here. And the coach is going to throw the puck up on the boards right here to create a 50-50. You guys are going to battle it out. Make sure you do proper body position. The center is going to come over here and support. If he gets that puck, he's going to get it back to this defenseman. Partner's going to yell, hey, traffic sucks, or switch. Obviously, let's yell switch. And you read the forechecking pressure. If nobody comes on you, then you can stay sideways and just move over across the ice. If your partner gets a lot of pressure, I want to see you move back and support. Still call the switch. He can move the puck back. Winger's going to move around, and then you can fire that puck up for him. And obviously, this guy is tearing off as quick as he can down the ice. All right. And just because that pass was made doesn't mean you don't keep your heads up and look for options coming in. Look at your opponents. Let's take the best quality shot that we can. All right, guys. See you on the ice.